Hello, love beings, and happy Tuesday. Tuesday is one of my favorite days, and the winds are blowing massive changes and surprises. So expect huge surprises today. Expect some major changes in the way you perceive things, things that you will hear from other people, things that you realize on your own. There are some major surprises. Why? Because the moon, according to Laura Walker, is opposing Uranus. Uranus. Anyways, so that's shining a light on just your entire being, you know, where you are at, your way of thinking. Are you still stuck in the old patterns? Are you still stuck in the old ways around self-worth, around not being good enough, around if you're going to a job that you don't like, if you are in a relationship that is not resonating truth within your being because it is in contradiction with your value system, with what you value most. If you value love and respect and compassion and the things that are sacred, and you're in a relationship that does not value that for whatever reason, there could be psychopaths that have chosen that path. They don't want to recover from that. There's so many things that can go on in a relationship, and there are many different shadow sides, but the primary one is if you're in a relationship with a psychopath who is draining you and who is feeding on your energy, and you're fed up, but you're staying because you don't think that you're good enough or you're worthy enough. It is now time to own your power. It is now time to say, well, you know what, you're going to be surprised. So I could preach all you want, but you know what? Today is a day of rest for me. Today is 12/12/2017. So a beautiful energetic portal opens up with this moon opposing Uranus. And for me, it's just looking at my foundation and piecing all the pieces together. And I did that with a vision board today. And I noticed my own feelings. It's like, wow, I know I'm going to huge places and huge abundance and huge love, and I'm going to reach out to millions of people with my work. And it's scary and it's overwhelming, even for someone like me who is talking about that to other people. So when I had to the surprise for me today was that as much as I thought I was like grounded and all good with myself, like I realized that something was triggered, that, oh, wait a second here. I want to give and give and give to other people. But when it comes to my own self-acceptance, there is still resonance of maybe like, wow, I'm really worthy of all this. So I am worthy. We are worthy, love beings. We raise our hands up. And here I'm actually grounding today. I'm literally grounding today. I love Mother Earth. I love her so much because she re-energizes me. She gives me perspective. She just rejuvenates my entire soul and allows my mind to work better. But I do want to talk about a couple of things today that came up in terms of self-worth, and in terms of if you're going to a job that you really don't like and you know better, you know that you're right now at a massive transformation phase, the collapsing of all the old stuff and the building blocks, rebuilding your own foundation, rebuilding a life that is worth living, rebuilding a life that is based on your highest good, on the highest good of humanity, on values that you feel good about. When you wake up in the morning, do you just want to go back to bed? When you wake up in the morning, do you just try to shut off your alarm? I used to do that. I used to hate waking up to a day because it felt to me that I was being controlled. I was in a situation where I didn't have my own life. I was basically answering to the prison guards. But now I'm free. And so many of you can be free too. where you can answer to yourself, to the divine within you. And this is the time. This is the time to shine. This is the time to own your life, love beings. There's nothing more beautiful than realizing your worth. So what I posted today is, if a grain of sand has the capacity to turn into a beautiful pearl, and I love pearls, imagine your capacity as a powerful, infinite human being in a human body. Imagine your capacity to transform your mind, to transform your words, to transform your thoughts, to transform your actions, to transform your entire life. And that happens by thinking positive. Positive thoughts. Retraining your mind to have positive thoughts is the most powerful tool you can ever do. That's why, I always talk about 21 days of meditation that will change your life. Because once you build a new habit, once you rewire your neurological pathways, everything changes. Everything changes. You start thinking in a new way. Now, it doesn't mean that challenges are not going to come up in life and what some people call reality. Fuck reality. Because you have the power to create a new reality. But how? What I share with you is the how. We create a new reality by retraining our brain, by retraining our minds to think with love, to think with resetting. It's a constant state of resetting. So, to create a new truth, to create a new reality, the most powerful tool you have is meditation, because meditation allows you to disconnect from the monkey brain, and it allows you to go to 0 point way of being. So every time you face a challenge and you face the end of the world scenario at your job or in your relationship with your kids, with your husband, with your wife, you can reset it instantly. And the more you practice resetting a particular challenge, where you disconnect from the drama, where you disconnect from that anger and frustration and the sense that you're not free, everything changes. Your entire so-called reality becomes a new reality. So within the hologram of the oppressive matrix, you build a new hologram, a new reality, a new heaven on earth based on what feels good. So you start matching the vibration of that you want to see in your own life. And so it is. I love you all so very much. I'm grounding. I'm going to the spa next. The steam room, the sauna always comforts me. As much as we give out, we need to equally self-love. And so it is. Do something playful today. Do something that's relaxing. I'm going to sleep and eat delicious organic food and juice and watch movies. I'm addicted to Netflix. I'm going to do all the good things that are good for me. And the primary thing for me is meditation and being grounded with Mother Earth. She is everything. I love you all so very much. If I can shine a light on your path, book a reading session, and it's guaranteed to change your life. I love you all so very much. Mwah. Have a fabulous 12/12/2017. Accepting all the good surprises, baby.